sure that you get any number of things in your inbox, as we all do, that you wish that you didn't have to deal with. What are some things that you wish writers knew? Now's your chance to tell them.
Sure.
What do you wish writers knew? Things that you see happen that you just wish that you could give them some education on?
Sure. I would say shorter query letters. I pride myself in, I'm a marketing person, and several of the query letters that I sent out, or submission letters that I sent out to publishers, have ended up making the back copy of a book, which I feel good about. And that's kind of my strong suit. So that's always what I'm looking for. But make that really short, and make your biography really short, because I want to dive in to the manuscript as quickly as possible. Like, if you have a PhD, definitely tell me that. But, if you have a PhD and you're doing a book of poetry, not that relevant. Try to make it, make it interesting and ironic. I think if you look at the beginning chapters of Save the Cat, which is a book about screenwriting, he talks about what gets your attention. What's that log line that makes you like stand up and notice and be like, oh, well, that's interesting. I actually took a class at Columbia last semester, and we read some essay on the definition of what is interesting. And what is interesting is, by this author, is something that is surprising but not unexpected. So that it has to be, grounded in fact, but also plausible. And when I used to work at a record label, I would get a lot of CD samples, and I'm like the most idiotic person when it comes to listening to music. Like, I have a good innate sense of literature and what's good literature, or what I like in literature, but I don't in music. And people would send me like, hey, I'm a mom with a guitar and I play birthdays and you should listen to my music. A lot of people like it. And I can't tell you good music from bad music. But if somebody said to me, I'm on parole, I'm a former serial killer, and I write children's music, I was like, well, that's interesting. That's something I could probably work with, because like, who would expect that? Not appropriate, but like, boy, that would really get my eye. There would be something to market there. So the more that you can do that, both in terms of your own, like what makes you the right person to write this, what makes it ironic, what makes it interesting, and then also the book. What makes it urgent, what makes it unexpected, what makes it interesting. Like, give me as much possible ammunition about the between the setup and then the why now, and why you're beginning the book where it begins.
If you've enjoyed this writing tip, please be sure to subscribe to the Writing Gym podcast. If you're ready and serious about finishing that novel, head on over to datewiththemuse.com/book a call to talk with our team.